there, and welcome to the Change Creates Change YouTube channel. I'm Jillian Walsh. I'm a registered dietitian as well as a registered psychotherapist qualifying here in Canada. And we're doing something a little different this time. This is a special YouTube playlist which is going to keep all the positive coping skills in one place. Now, for folks in eating disorder recovery, there's going to be a push to start to develop more positive coping strategies. The thing is that throughout living with an eating disorder, oftentimes folks have eating disorder behaviors that are used as a maladaptive way to cope. It might be coping with really heavy emotions, with troublesome thoughts. It could be a lot of different things that are requiring coping. And what happens is that eating disorder behaviors can actually act as a very effective coping mechanism, even though it's not necessarily positive. So for this YouTube playlist, what we're going to do is group together all sorts of positive coping strategies that you can tune into anytime that you need to use a coping skill. Now, don't forget, when folks are feeling neutral, that's the best time to practice using these coping strategies so that when you become a little bit more elevated, perhaps you're stepping outside that window of tolerance. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, check one of the previous videos. But if you're stepping outside that window of tolerance, this is something that can be so effective, especially if you already have the muscle memory to access these skills. So make sure that you practice them as much as you can, basically practicing them more so when you're neutral, and then you'll be able to use them more often when you're elevated or you're feeling emotionally dysregulated. All right, that's all I need to say now. One thing to remind you, or one thing just to call out the elephant in the room, I do have a little bit of a black eye here. My son headbutted me the other night. He is 16 months old, so nothing I can avoid, but of course you can see it, I can see it, so I wanted to just call that out so you folks know what's happening over here. And this is a playlist, so that means that you can click through, you can check out all the coping strategies at once, or you can just dip in, dip out whenever you need. Thanks so much for being here. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.